There is nothing, and I mean nothing, more frustrating than being in a heated argument, getting ready to make your point, and suddenly feeling that familiar sting in your nose. Your throat tightens. Your voice cracks. You want to scream, you want to defend yourself, but instead you start crying. It is arguably the most annoying emotional reaction a human can have. You aren't sad, you are furious. But your body betrays you, and suddenly the person you are arguing with looks at you with pity, or worse, they think they've won because you're too emotional. If this happens to you, I need you to listen closely. In psychology, we call this an angry cry, and it does not mean you are weak. It actually reveals 5 very specific, high-level traits about your personality that most people don't have. If you cry when you are angry, here is what your psychology is actually saying about you. Trait number 1 is that you have a high injustice sensitivity. Angry criers rarely get mad over petty things. You don't usually explode over a spilled coffee. If you are angry enough to cry, it is usually because a deep value of yours has been violated. You are crying because you perceive a situation as fundamentally unfair or unjust, and you feel powerless to fix it in that immediate moment. The tears aren't sadness. They are the physical manifestation of sheer frustration. Your moral compass is so strong that when reality violates it, your system overloads. Trait number 2 is what psychologists call accumulative emotional processing. People who cry when angry are often the bottlers. You are likely the peacemaker in your friend group or family. You swallow small annoyances. You let things slide to keep the peace, but the body keeps the score. When you finally do get angry, you aren't just arguing about the one thing happening right now. You are physically releasing weeks or months of suppressed frustration. The dam breaks. The tears are simply the overflow of a tank that has been full for a long time. Trait number 3. You have extremely high standards for your own communication. This is a fascinating one. Angry criers are often highly articulate people. You pride yourself on being logical and making sense. When you get angry, your brain's limbic system, the emotional center, hijacks your prefrontal cortex, the logical center. This causes a temporary short circuit. You know exactly what you want to say, but the words get stuck behind the emotion. You cry not because you are sad, but because you are angry at yourself for not being able to articulate your thoughts perfectly. It is a perfectionist's reaction to losing control. Trait number 4 is passionate engagement. Let's be honest. People who don't care don't cry. Indifference is dry. If you are crying during a conflict, it is proof of how deeply you are invested. You are not a checkout person. You don't shut down and walk away. You stay and feel the intensity of the moment. While society might tell you to be more chill, your psychology shows that you are a person of deep passion. You would rather feel the pain of the conflict than be numb to it. And finally, trait number 5. You have a subconscious safety mechanism against aggression. Evolutionary psychology suggests that angry crying is actually a biological brake pedal. When your adrenaline spikes this high, your body is preparing for a fight. But if you are a naturally empathetic person, your body might produce tears to signal, I am not a physical threat, while simultaneously releasing natural soothing chemicals to calm you down before you do something you regret. It's not weakness. It's your biology protecting you from your own rage. So, the next time you are in an argument and the tears start falling, don't apologize. Don't tell yourself you are a baby. You are simply a person with a strong moral compass who cares deeply and whose body is working overtime to process intense energy. The anger is valid, and the tears? They are just the side effect of having a heart that is fully alive. If you are an angry crier, I want to see you in the comments. Let me know if you've ever felt that throat-tightening frustration. And if you want to understand the why behind your behaviors, make sure you subscribe.